Hey, this is Gary at thedealfunders.com. I want to talk just a couple of minutes today about something called owner financing. Owner financing is huge in the real estate market because you don't have to get a bank, you don't have to jump through hoops, you don't have to put yourself up as your credit. Here's what you do. You go to somebody who believes in their property and they believe in you and they loan you money. It cuts out the bank. It's so great, and here's why. They get more money if they loan you the money. The average person doesn't realize that if they take their money, let's say it's a $500,000 property, they take their money and they put their money in the bank. The bank right now will give them anywhere from 0.5% to 1%. So let's say 1%. At 1%, we take that money and we give them 6%. So they took their money and put it in the bank. Here's how the circle of banking goes. I go and borrow 6% money of $500,000 to give this guy for his property. He takes $500,000 and puts it back in a bank at 1%. That means that the bank is making 5% on his money. Now, it may not be the same bank, but I think you understand the process. If he would say, hey, Gary, I will finance you that, not only will he get his 1%, but he'll get the 5%. So now he's getting 6% on his money. Some banks right now, on a 1-year or 3-year CD, is only giving 0.5% on $500,000 or less. So at 0.5%, I would be giving him 12 times the amount of money he would be getting if he put his money in the bank. Think about that. That's huge. I would rather have 12 times the money. As a matter of fact, do it in years. If I did it, it would take him 12 years of having his money in the bank to do the same thing I'm going to do in 1 year period. So every year I would be making him 12 years, or let's say a 10-year period, he'd have to live 120 to do what I'm going to do in that 10-year period. So it's time for you and I to stand up and show people what it can do. Let me give you one more. You want another one? And that's this. A lot of people say, well, I am too old to owner finance. I'm just too old. I can't do it. I'm 80. I'm 76. I'm 75. 20 years for me to be 95. I'll be lucky if I live that long. And they give you all the excuses. And here's what I say. Do you have children or grandchildren? Yes, I do. All right, then. How about we set up a trust that if you do pass away, your grandkids get this money long term. I found this, that say you sold this park and you died in 6 months and you have 400 of that 500,000 left. They're going to take that 400,000 and get a big chunk of money, and then they're going to blow it or not know how to handle it because they've never had 400,000. I like to take folks and say, hey, let's set up a trust. I keep paying you all those 20 years, and that smaller amount of check comes month after month after month, so they can't blow it all at once or spend it all at once, or put it towards your grandkids' college, so that every month when your kid starts college, the trust then gives them enough money that they can go to college and study and maybe not have to work. There's so many things you can do with owner financing. I want you to get out there and I want you to try owner financing with somebody. If you'll come on down to thedealfunders.com, sign up for one of our meetings. I will train you how to do that, to find the kind of deals we're looking for, to make it happen for you and I. I want you to understand the power of owner financing. I go through a whole class time of just giving you complete understanding of how it works and how to do the financing and what to do. What I want you to do is to come down to thedealfunders.com. Let me show you the things that we need. Let me show you how I can make this big. We have one coming in Palm Springs. We have a meeting coming in Orlando, Florida. We have another one in Arkansas. We have another one going to be in Virginia Beach, Virginia. We have another one that's going to be out in San Diego, California. We have so many things going on. We want you to come and be a part of it. Get out there, learn how to do the deals that we're looking for, that we will fund. So when we fund those deals, you make money and I make money and everybody wins. thedealfunders.com. Remember, at The Deal Funders, we want to fund your deal.